I would usually like to turn this into a family event. That way I have more time with my wife and kid, which is I think the reason why every entrepreneur gets into business, so that they can have more time freedom, so they can spend it with the people who they love. So I told Melanie, and I told Melanie, let's get Ava together and let's go drive for dollars. Needless to say, my wife wasn't too hot with the idea of waking up at 6 a.m. on her day off to come out with me to go look at some beat up properties. It wasn't on the top of her list. So here we are. Something like this, you could tell is under distress. You can see the board in the windows. You can see that nobody lives there. That tarp in the driveway. Plus, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff right behind that tarp. I'm not gonna go back there, but that's a classic example right there. So this is a telltale sign of a property that is in disrepair, a property that the owner no longer owns it or can't afford it or is under distress. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this address down and I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with the owner. There's shrubs on the side of the house that are all out of control. It's clearly boarded up. Graffiti. See these? I think these are under ownership of the city, and so I gotta investigate these a little bit more. But so I would try to identify the owner of not only that property but that piece of land next to it. See if they're interested in selling their property. I really want to keep going. I do feel like I'm in a safe place to stop, only because I've got a list of about 50 properties that need help, either vacant or boarded up or just in bad condition. So I feel confident in them. And then I also got to speak to a bunch of people who live in the neighborhoods and let them know what I do and exchange some information and find out what's going on in the neighborhood and kind of put my ear to the ground. So I do feel good stopping here. I wish I could replicate myself doing this stuff, because this isn't a scalable activity. It's very high ROI, but it's not something that I can, I can't multiply myself at the moment. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. Maybe you can help me with that.